So, welcome ladies and gents. Shang-Chi. I did a video yesterday where I sort of posited that I believe some of this nonsense with Simu Lee and Bob Chapek was a PR stunt, because I couldn't get over how utterly insane Simu's comments seemed. A massive, massive overstatement. An overreaction. It was very strange. So if you don't know, Bob Chapek was on the quarterly earnings call for Disney, and he basically said, hey, look, Shang-Chi's going to be an interesting experiment. It's the only one doing this release schedule. Let's see how it goes. Makes sense. As a business person, you'd look at business, release formats, business models, and you'd go, well, that one's an experiment. That one we've seen. That one we've not. Let's see how it goes. Let's compare. It's data, isn't it? That's how businesses function. They have different models, one's successful, one's not. They try new things when they're forced to, and vice versa. Like, it's just one of those ever-growing things. And so Bob Chapek said that, oh yeah, it'd be an interesting experiment, let's see how it goes. And Simu went mental online, saying like, F you, we're not an experiment, all this kind of nonsense. I can't remember whether he actually said F you, so don't quote me on that. I'm sort of paraphrasing. But it genuinely went quite mental. It was very strange, massive ego. And I was like, this must be a PR stunt. Like, it has to be a PR stunt. And I'm not sure whether I agree or disagree with my first comments now or not. But basically, Kevin Feige's come out to try to quell everything. And it makes me even more confused with the situation over at Disney now. Because I'm like, Kevin Feige, what are you doing? Like, it just makes everything look even more stupid. You know, that Kevin Feige, the head of Marvel, has to come out and basically say, oh, hey, I think my star overreacted. Anyway, so here we go, right? This is on The Hollywood Reporter, because they caught up with Kevin Feige at the red carpet event. So on August 14th, Liu responded to that comment via a statement on Twitter. This is what he said. We are not an experiment. We are the underdog, the underestimated. We're the ceiling breakers. We are the celebration of culture and joy that will persevere after an embattled year. We are the surprise. I'm fired the F up to make history on September 3rd. Join us. Okay. I don't know what history you believe you're making, Simu. It's not big history. I hate to break it to you, mate. There has been many... many a film based... I mean, this film was heavily inspired by, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, for instance. There's been many a film before this with Asian stars, and there'll be many afterwards. You are not special when it comes to this type of film. Simu. I think maybe you say you're going to make history because it's in the Marvel universe. I mean, that's very small history. It's nothing special there. But it was a way overreaction. Way overreaction. But then, Feige's response... Jesus. So he says, Shang-Chi's premiere had, an impactful feeling to, similar to Black Panther's celebrations, etc. He says, when you have the opportunity to showcase a hero that looks like a huge segment of the globe that feels like they haven't been showcased, the magic can happen if you deliver. I think Destin and Simu have delivered for this movie. It's like, okay, sure. But he also says, do I have it here? Right. So I don't actually have it. Where is it? Okay, here we go. So he also said this. Sorry, ladies and gents. I thought I had everything clipped out, ready to go. Turns out this was not there. But he also said this. He is not a shy man. I think in that particular tweet, you can see, and I think everyone does, a misunderstanding. It was not the intention. The proof is in the movie, and we swing for the fences, as we always do, with the amount of creative energy we put in and the budget. There's no expense spared to bring this origin story to the screen, to the green screen. That's predominantly what this film... I cannot believe that. Like, Kevin Feige, you've got one of your actors slating the CEO, and this is why I still think maybe it's some weird PR stunt. And I know, like, there'll be people going, no, definitely not. And I agree, I can see it from both sides. But I'm like, how embarrassed must you be to come out and be like, he's not shy, but definitely was a misunderstanding. And wait, you'll see the film, it looks good. That's a massive damage control going on here. It looks so stupid. It looks abysmal. And then he continues and he tries to sort of, you know, one-up Simu and trying to push him up a little bit more. And he says, you know, a lot of reads, a lot of auditions, and there's no magic formula in finding the right person for a Marvel hero. It's a feeling, it's a sense of both the ability to be relatable and grounded, and at the same time, take your place in that pantheon of heroes. Should anything go so well in an origin, they will end up with the other pandemic heroes. With the other pandemic heroes? Sure, whatever. But you can see why. Like, you can see he comes out, does this utter nonsense Twitter rant, Simu does, and then boom, Kevin Feige is having to clean up after him. I mean, it's not a good look. It really looks... I just can't believe it. He's not a shy man. I think in that particular tweet you can see, and I think everyone does, a misunderstanding. It was not the intention. Like, please watch our movie. Simu's talking garbage, basically. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. And it's not going well for Marvel at the moment. You've got Scarlett Johansson suing Disney. You've got Simu ranting about the Disney CEO, the owner of Marvel. It's like, Jesus, it looks so bad. All this just for a movie that not really... look, I don't think Shang-Chi is going to do very well. And I think it's because people have seen it all before and it doesn't look that exciting. Oh, great, you've got a bunch of 10 wristbands. Cool. Fucking who cares? The only exciting thing about that trailer was the Abomination. I mean, that's telling you something, isn't it? If the only exciting thing about a Shang-Chi trailer is Abomination, probably means you've made a bit of a dud. Or at least the trailers are garbage anyway. Anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Do you think this is a PR stunt or not? Because I'd be really keen to hear, you know, to get a census from people. So let me know down below in the comments. If you are new here, you stayed till the end, so you clearly enjoyed the video. Do hit subscribe for more daily content just like this. I do also impromptu live stream, so when you turn that subscribe button on, make sure you turn the bell notifications on to all as well. I did one today, loads of people missed out. It is what it is, it's pretty annoying, but check it out. Cheers guys, take care.